Hi guys, for today's art lesson or project, I thought it would be fun to do something that takes us somewhere that we can't be right now. Since we're all staying home and we can't go travel or go sightsee, I thought it'd be fun to design our very own underwater tunnels that you would see in an aquarium. So for this project, we're going to use a fancy tool that architects and designers use called one-point perspective, and it gives the illusion that you are going to be traveling down and things get smaller and smaller, like they're getting farther and farther away. So to start this, you're going to need a pencil. If you don't have a ruler, you can use something that's sturdy and straight at your house to create the lines. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you guys can see what I'm doing, but you really should use a pencil so that way you can make sure that if you need to erase something or it didn't work out very well, you can fix it. So first off, whatever paper you decide to use, it can be drawing paper, it can be copy paper, you need to fold it in half. Last time we did this, we did a hot dog fold. Today, we're gonna do a hamburger fold. So when you open up your paper, you're gonna have an imaginary line. So with that imaginary line, we can draw our dot. We'll know exactly where the center of our paper is, or close to it. Put your ruler or straight edge kind of in the center of your paper and make your dot. Now, with this dot, all of our lines that we're going to create are going to go off of that dot onto the edge of our paper. So I'm going to start, you might need to get close so that you can see. I'm going to start with the edge of my ruler lined up with that dot going off of the paper. So we're going to go do like that, and then we need to do the same thing on the other side. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but something along those lines. Now, we have the walkway finished, believe it or not. We need to do where it goes above us. So the aquarium has, it's like a tunnel. So we're going to make another line going the other direction off to the top of the paper, and then another line going off to the other side of the paper, just like that. Now, this may not look like much yet, but we're gonna make our tunnel. So, first thing we should do is create the top of our tunnel. So we're gonna use a little bump of a line to connect one side of that top line to the other side until you kind of run out of space. And it can go off the paper if it needs to. So now you've done that, it's almost like a rainbow. You're going to need to connect those lines to go down to touch the lines at the bottom of your paper. So as you do this, you're going to see that you're creating the illusion of a tunnel that travels farther and farther down. It gets smaller and smaller. Your lines may look a little different than mine, and that's okay. Now, don't forget to use a pencil for this, not a Sharpie like Miss Sasser's doing. So you can see now where it looks like it's going farther away. The more details we add, the better this is gonna look. So for the checkerboard, if you decide you wanna do that, you don't have to, but if you do, you're gonna take your ruler straight edge and use it to draw straight lines across that bottom little walkway that you made. So you're gonna go across. I would not line up, all my lines don't have to match, but just make straight lines. And if you don't like some of these lines, of course, like I said, you can erase it and fix it. Now, from there, we can draw more little lines. And like I said, this is only if you want to do this. This is a little more work. But it makes a neat effect if you want to try it. If you don't like it, erase it. It could be just a regular walkway that's just solid color. But as you can see, we now have a tunnel that looks like it's traveling farther and farther away. So this is where the fun starts though. Now you get to create all your little fishes, your sea life, your whatever it is that you want in your aquarium. If you need to look online look in a book to find some ideas, to copy off of something, a neat fish, watch Finding Nemo, whatever you need to do to get inspired. As you're drawing, things up here at the front of your paper are always going to be bigger. The things back at the back where your little point or your dot was made need to get smaller. So if you're drawing seaweed, it's bigger up here and it gets smaller and smaller. Same with your fishes, your turtles. I drew a sea turtle, started with a circle. I made him have his little fin, back feet, his little tail, needs a head, his little front flippers, he needs eyes. So all your little fish, whatever fish you decide, if we want to do, I think I made, oh, my shark. Don't forget, whatever you do above, up high, you're going to be looking under the animal. So if you draw a shark up high, it needs to have his belly is the part that you would see. So I don't know, however you want to draw your shark. This shark is looking a little crazy right now, but maybe this is not a shark. This is an imaginary sea creature that we haven't discovered yet because he doesn't look like a shark. But that's how you do all your little fishes. Think about fish in the ocean. They travel in a school. So you would want to draw more than one of the same fish in the same spot because that's what they would do in real life. Fins, flippers, what else? I drew a funny little deep sea fish, but that of course doesn't really usually live in daylight, so that's just my imagination. A jellyfish. Jellyfish are easy to draw. You just can, however, whatever you want. Colors. When you're done doing all this, you might want to trace it in a black crayon or pencil so you can see it all real nice and well. You can color in your checkerboard pattern if you want. Starting back here, every other one would be colored in. And then as you go along, just go every other block that you drew all the way down, and then you could color it. So you need blue for the water, all different bright colors for the fish and all your sea life, because think about the ocean, everything's so bright and cheerful. So this is the lesson for today. I hope you will share your pictures, and if you have any questions, you can have your parents comment and let me know if there's anything I can help with. But I can't wait to see what you guys make. Thank you.